Okay, so why is it that women don't like to take accountability?
So they think they could just get away with the privilege of not being accountable because of all the structures that are put into place. One thing you guys mentioned before earlier was about Maury. Think about the concept of Maury. This is why so many women today are incapable of understanding the word accountability when they look at the different structures within our society today. The concept of Maury is she can test 6 to 10 men, but she'll never get booed. Ever.
She gets clapped.
She can come out up on stage and never get booed, but they'll boo all 6 of the guys, even if they were never the father.
That's actually funny because I remember I noticed that myself, where I was like, the girl can never do wrong, but the guy is always assumed wrong. So when the woman comes out first, she gets to cry and say, oh, but this happened. And the crowd, because they're emotional, they're like, oh. And then the guy comes out and he's the bad guy from the start. And I noticed that they never let the guy tell his story first. It was always like, we must listen to the woman first and she's the victim, even though technically the other person's the victim.
Raped you, but if I raped you, then how'd you get?
Oh my God! No. Talk about accountability, right? Because the modern woman would prefer to lie than take accountability.
And just a quick note on that. You see how even though we say equality, when it comes to a man being assaulted in that way, it's just not taken serious because no man could ever make excuses like that. You know, it just couldn't even happen.
So with the Amber Heard Johnny Depp case, she preferred to lie than to be seen. Because I've always said that women have a perception, right, that they want to keep up. They want to be seen a certain way.
Destroy our image.
And so what it is that for women, image is everything. Right. And so with Amber Heard, she didn't want her image to be destroyed. With the women that go on the Maury show, and I'm telling you, they go crazy. He should have been doing this before the DNA test comes out, by the way. They're going crazy because what? They're trying to keep an image, right? The problem is the reason why MTR was talking about, okay, DNA test should be mandatory. The reason why they won't do it is because women's image would be destroyed. Women want an image in this society, and their image is going to be destroyed. So what they would prefer to do is lie, because there are many people, most people, believe that women are quite innocent, believe that they're the ones that are always a victim, right? What will happen is their image will be destroyed and they'll be seen for who they are, and they don't want it.
Yeah, that's true. Women are fantastic at being able to protect their social status. And it goes back down to, for them, it's very important because it's how they have power in the world. You know, men are a bit different because they take it physically, but women, they're socially intelligent, so that's how they get their power.
In the case of 11-month-old Lila, Drew, you are not.
But you know what happens when they do get found out to be lying? They get consoled.
No, they run off.
Oh my God, I got
They run off and scream.
Don't worry. They run off and scream.
I got so many stories about this.
And everyone's like, oh, it's okay. So what it is that there's no accountability.
Yeah, what's happening is they're not being trained to take the L. So they're not used to taking L's. They're like, life is literally set up for them so that their feelings are always accounted for, so that they never have to feel bad. So then they're not used to feeling bad when they have to take L's in certain situations. But that's just reality. But men are used to taking L's. So we're like, you know, if we get rejected, if we hear something we don't like, we're just used to it because the world isn't set up in a way that accounts for our feelings.
Me and MTR know, right? If a guy does something and it's wrong and it goes tits up, there's an accountability there, right? There's accountability right there. Women get consoled, they get cuddled, they get told that it's okay, don't worry about it. So then she does what? She goes and does it again. Yeah, because she never learned the lesson. There was no real consequence.
Exactly.
If I
and she's consoled by men and women.
Men and women.
And to help you, don't jump all over her, okay?
So what's interesting is that when the woman's gonna jump all over the guy, Maury never minds it because he doesn't care about the guy's feelings in it.
Okay, Lila. You okay?
And the thing is, if she's not okay, then that's okay. That's supposed to be normal. But the idea of women not being okay, even when they're suffering from the results and consequences of their own actions, to this society, you know, that's not acceptable for them. They can't allow that, even though this is just a part of adulthood. It's a part of life. So this is literally what you see. You have now a generation of women that struggle to take accountability and to hear things that are disagreeable to their emotions and their feelings. And as we know, women are more in tune with their feelings. So this is literally the result. But anyway, I want to know what you think. So comment down below, let Reemus know, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.